Good morning, everyone. It's December 28th, 2011. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. Pardon me while I was resizing a couple of things there on the computer screen so I could read this to you, because today's Schmuck Look is called They Represent Who? And I'm talking about those people in Congress, those delightful, lovely boys and girls who insist that we have to go after some Arab guy we don't know and we can't trace and track, but we gotta go get him. We gotta spend that goddamn money, and those drones and the missiles and the bullets, all the stuff you can only use a very limited time, like once. The drones, okay, several, unless they fall down. But you get the idea here. I mean, we're definitely not talking green, are we? Unless you're talking greenbacks to the defense industry and those joy boys and girls at the Pentagon. Because, by the Jesus, they deserve all your goddamn money. Don't you know they'll tell you? Our defense budget takes up, I forget what, 57% of the national budget. What exactly are we defending in Afghanistan? Somebody's oil pipeline. Let that son of a bitch pay for it, not me. At any rate, we're going to get back to they represent who? According to Politico, 44% of our congressmen, representatives and senators, 44% are millionaires. Now, I'm on Social Security disability. I get about 13 grand a year or so. And, that's due to go up here in just a week. But the taxes are going to go up too in 2 months. Yeah. Here, we'll give it to you with this hand, and we're going to take more back with this hand. And this is what everybody's getting. I'm a little upset. They represent who? Well, they represent other millionaires, of course. You got one guy whose net worth is estimated, in California Republican Representative Darrell Issa, his net worth is estimated at $254 million. He is not there in Congress supporting the minimum wage. He doesn't even begin to get it, other than, a lifetime pension, medical care, and he gets to be called Your Honor, and Mr. Representative, and Sir. Now, these are the same joy boys and girls, mind you. And I'm going to bring this around to one of my favorite topics, poker, because I like to play the game. It's a good game, it's fun, and you got to learn your math. These are the same boys and girls who've made it illegal for me, a free American, to play in the Poker Stars free rolls. Now, you don't have to pay any money to get into these tournaments. They are free roll tournaments. Here you go. Sign up. But being a free American, the land of the free, we're not allowed to. Why? I could win some money, and that would be bad. For the ordinary guy to have a break, any sort of a break these days, is bad. And, you want to know the real damned reason most of this is? I mean, granted, the casinos got in on it. They're taking money away from us, our land-based casinos, because, people can stay home and play poker. They're not going to come here and play poker. Well, again, I'm disabled. I don't have a car. I can't drive. I've passed out a few times from pain attacks. It happens. Not a good thing when you're doing 55 or 60 on the highway. I gave up driving so I wouldn't kill anybody. So I don't have a way to get to the nearest casino, which is 3.5 hours away anyhow. Okay? Getting a grip on things here. So what choice do I have? I play the free chip tournaments, and, once you get past the idiots who, in the first couple of levels, who got to go all in every chance they get, once you get past that, you're talking some serious poker players, and you can learn things and get good at the math of poker, because poker is more of a game of skill, reading your opponent and doing the math, figuring out the odds. Is this card going to come up? Is that card going to come up? Are those cards going to come up? That type of thing. And you can get pretty good at that. Well, that's what these chicken shits in Congress are really scared of. Because again, they're millionaires. Remember, 44% have achieved the rank of millionaire, including, of course, our president, Barack Obama, whose net worth is now estimated between 4 and 6 million. How he wrote 2 books as a congressman, etc., etc., etc. I've talked about that, and ghostwriters ought to get more recognition and more credit, because sure as hell, if you're busy running around, you ain't got time to write. It's that simple. So we're talking professional, highly paid liars. Can you imagine? The real reason the congressmen cut out internet gambling, they don't want their dumbass kids to lose the family fortune to people like me. You know, and that's the simple truth of it. They were terrified that people like me were going to lose the family, their kids, being stupid, obviously. If that's, and this has to be the case. Sorry about my wild and woolly look this morning. I've been up most of the damn night, and I'm a little upset because, again, they represent who? I'm telling you flat out, when you've got a bunch of millionaires in the most exclusive club in the world, which is the US Senate, they call themselves the most exclusive club because you can only have 100 members at a time. When you've got 44% of Congress, and I forget exactly what the percentage is of the Senate itself, but 44% of the total Congress, they're not representing people like me and you, folks. It's what they're not doing. It's time to diselect the entire damn bunch, put in a whole bunch of fresh new faces. Every 2 years or every 6 years, replace what's up for election. Get rid of the sons of bitches. Every time. Which also reminds me, we're coming up on 2012. Remember, in the November general election, write me in, Dwight Schmuck. Put a real schmuck in the White House. Because I will not, I promise you, I will not cave in to the teabaggers, we got to get rid of the educationists, we have to get rid of the Social Securityists. What we got to get rid of is these stupid goddamn fights all over the world that only breed us more enemies to fight against. That's what we have to fight against. Our greedy, greedy, greedy politicians and their millionaire buddies. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's today's Schmuck Look, everybody. Peace.